I think I've learned a very important lesson today, and the lesson is to always have a backup, especially in the case of audio. I recorded this entire video already earlier today. I was so stoked on it because I thought that the video looked great. I put it all into the editing software and the audio is just garbage. I tried to run it through multiple different audio things to try to clean it up, and some way to get it to work, and it didn't. So now the mic that I use on camera that I was going to recommend, I can't recommend it anymore because it's not good. So anyway, on with the video. So originally, before all of this happened, I was gonna make a video on something else, completely different topic. And then I started thinking, well, okay, we're leaving for Malta next week, and probably would make more sense for me to do something that is, in the realm of me packing or us getting ready to go or something. So then I started thinking, well, what if I just showed people what is in my bag, like what I bring with me every tour, what I carry with me all the time, what is the stuff that allows me to do what I need to do, create while I'm on the road. I didn't realize that this was such a big thing. It just kind of baffled me because I'm scrolling through these YouTube videos that are like, what's in my purse and what's in my everyday tech carry, or what's in my camera bag is another big one. There's just so many different videos and all of them have so many views. I'm like, this is people really like this. And you might be wondering, I don't care what you have in your bag, and fine, this video is not for you, I guess. Anyway, so this is my bag. This is the Mystery Ranch Ruck 24, and despite having all of my camera gear that I bring with me, this is not a camera bag. The reason that I like this bag so much in particular is because it has an adjustable yoke on the back. Yoke? There's no L. It's not like an egg yolk. I just know that it's this back piece, the harness that sits against your back. You can fit it to where it sits on your back properly. So if you have a longer torso, you can kind of extend it a little bit, and then it distributes the weight evenly. So you're not carrying a bunch of weight right on your shoulders the way that any other normal backpack would. So it's kind of like a hiking backpack in that regard. Let's see what's in it. What is in my bag? And this is already zipped open because I already did this. The reason that it's called a Ruck, I imagine, is because of this feature where you can, got a little magnetic piece right here, and you can just, it's actually really satisfying to do. I could do this all day. So I just make an ASMR video of just me opening the backpack. That's the sequel to this video. Before I get into this, I should probably go through the back. So back we have the laptop sleeve, which I have my 15-inch MacBook Pro. There's two little compartments in here. You could put an iPad or something like that if you carry that. This laptop sleeve has a weather sealing right here, so you don't have to worry about rain or anything like that getting in there and getting your laptop wet, or your iPad or whatever you're carrying, which is really nice. And it's something that you don't think about unless it happens, and that's not something that you want to worry about. So weather seal. On the inside, never gonna be able to see this. Yep, exactly what I thought. So here I have, in this little pocket sleeve right here, I have the Kindle. I have this memory card case, carries all of my memory cards. These little, this is just comical at this point. Like you're not seeing in this. There's no way you're looking in this. So I'm just gonna pull stuff out and you're gonna be surprised at what's in here. So we have this Beesential Chapstick in here. This is the best chapstick that you'll ever buy. This zipper pouch I have here. Usually I'll throw change or receipts or kind of loose stuff. And then I have a 1 terabyte SSD for unloading my memory cards, putting all my photos and videos and that kind of stuff on this. And this has been really nice because I can edit straight from this on my laptop. So it's very fast. I haven't had any issues with anything stuttering or skipping or anything like that. So this has been very, very handy. T5, that's the one I use. Right here in this zipper sleeve, we have an ND filter for my camera lens. This is something that I actually glossed over in the other video, so this is actually nice that I'm doing this again. So for people that don't know what an ND filter is like sunglasses for your camera. It's a variable, so you can, I don't know if you can tell, but it's basically just blocking the light out. There's a multitude of reasons why you would want to use this, but I'm not gonna go into that because this is not a camera thing. This is a what's in my bag thing. So that's in my bag, I have to include it. Of course, we have passport because you can't go anywhere without a passport. And then inside I have this piece of microphone that has now failed me twice. I actually did a bunch of spots with Chris for the new album, recording on this, and every single one of them were totally unusable. I guess it's time for me to throw it away, and I cannot recommend them. It's funny actually because there's been photos of me with the camera and the mic, and there's been people that have thought that this for some reason was a animal or something that I was holding in my hands, and it was just comical to me to see people like, oh, that's such a cute little thing that you have, and I don't know. So yeah, anyway, it's going in the garbage. It's gone. So inside, at the very bottom of this, which you're definitely not gonna see, I keep this camera sleeve, so I can just throw my camera into the one side and put my mic into the other, and that way it keeps everything protected. And I don't have to take the lens off of the camera, which is nice. I can just pull the whole thing out, and I'm ready to shoot. So now for the fun little pockets here, of course you can't see that, fun little pockets here that also rip up. You have these little magnetic buckles that are also just so satisfying to undo. They're actually pretty sturdy once they clip in there. Like this is not opening. And all of this audio is probably going to be jumbled because my mic is right down here, right underneath this backpack that I'm just slamming this clip on. So we're gonna have to deal with that again. We have AirPods, earbuds. I don't know if you can see that. Well, this just doesn't care about anything that I have. It's like, no, we see a face in the frame. We want to see that. These are earbuds or earplugs that I use to go to sleep. I'm a very light sleeper in all around, and on tour you have 12 people in the bus, very close quarters, and people are sneezing and coughing and all of that kind of stuff at night. Just, you know, breathing in general will keep me awake. So gotta have earplugs to sleep. I don't like it, but it is what it is. And last but not least, in this little front pocket, we have this compass. And this, I don't remember where I got, but this is something that I have carried in all of my backpacks with me for, I don't know, the last 10 years. And I think at this point, it's something that almost is kind of like a safety token. Like I leave, and as long as I have this, I know that I am gonna find my way back home. As silly as that sounds, it really does mean a lot to me that I have this. And I don't know how I've kept it for this long because it's plastic. So I'm waiting for the day that I drop my backpack and this ball just shatters and my life is over. Pocket number 3, we have, of course, the phone charger, because you can't leave home without the phone charger. Also have Tylenol. Of course you can. I'm gonna have to put this right here. This is now an ad for Tylenol. Tylenol for all your joint and pain needs, aches and pains. For all of your headaches and pains, Tylenol in a bottle that looks like it's from 1994. And then an extra USB-C cable just in case. Has these little side pockets for water if you bring water bottles. Speaking of which, this is the bottle I bring everywhere with me. It's my 28 ounce Yeti bottle. This has kept me hydrated over the last couple years and really actually helps me keep track of how much water I'm drinking. I try to drink about a gallon of water a day, which is around 5 of these. So last in my case here, I have my in-ear monitors. These are what I wear on stage. You're not gonna be able to see those, but they are Mr. Robot themed. God, I have to hurry, my memory card's running out. Okay, and last but not least, my newest addition, this Fuji X100V. I bought this as a little walk around point and shoot camera because I wanted something that I could just throw over my shoulder, walk down the street and just snap photos with. I love my Sony, but I don't usually bring it with me unless I know that I'm gonna have content to shoot. And the nice thing is it's small. It's like smaller than my phone. That's pretty nuts, actually. Put it in my pocket if I wanted to. A little weird. Put a camera in your pocket, or are you just happy to see me? So I'm very excited to bring this with me and try it out and try to get a bunch of random shots and see how it goes. Okay, so I just realized now that I didn't even include my camera, which I was using, so I didn't even think about it. Nor did I include the lens, which is also equally as important, but I was using it. So my camera, I'm using the Sony a7S III, and for the lens, I'm using the Sony 24-70. That's a lie. I am using the Sony 24-105 f4. Sorry about the confusion. We're trying to iron things out here, folks. This is the first one. We're figuring it out as we go. So back to you, or back to me in the other setting. And there you have it. That's what's in my bag. I hope that it was everything that you dreamed that it would be. And I will see you next time, next week. Maybe. I don't know what's happening. We'll figure something out. Bye. Bye for real, because this has seriously gone on for way too long. I'm leaving. I'm leaving right now.